Hi, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your Leo general reading. I've already pulled some oracle cards, save a bit of time. Now we're going to have a look at your main reading cards, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've got a feeling that this month for you guys, it's not really about listening to other people's opinions, or it could be for some of you this month, because we had the Five of Wands in reverse fly out when I was meditating on your energy. So it could be that there's some idea that somebody deems as crazy at first, but it actually works really well for you this month. Okay, I'm getting an itchy nose there as well, so that might be a good sign. Let's have a look. So, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the highest good of all. There we go. So, your old focus was the Two of Swords. We have the Fool. And we have the Seven of Swords here. We have the issue is the Eight of Cups. We have the Moon card as you now. We have the Strength card, which is distracting you. We have the Page of Swords here, which is helping you. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, moving forwards. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles here. Okay. Right, so underneath with the deck we have the Judgment card. Now, you guys this month, you've gone through a really hard time, yeah? The Judgment card talks about a struggle. It talks about a serious struggle. But it talks about coming through the other side. And now you come out the other side and you make a decision, yeah? A lot of the time it talks about, do we reconcile something? So for some of you, there's this new start. You may have just had a new start, but there is this kind of element of like, oh, should I have really done this? Yeah, with the Seven of Swords there. But the Judgment card is talking about a decision, hearing a calling, hearing something that kind of pulls you, something that gets a rise out of you, something that lifts you up and you're like, no, I'm not having this anymore. I'm going to do something about this. This is a transformational energy where you make a decision that transforms your life. Now, I do get for you guys this month, it's going to be a rising up out of those ashes like a phoenix, yeah? You're going to need to stand in your power. And when you make this decision, yeah, because you come into the first card as the Two of Swords, and this is like you feel torn between two things. This is like you're arguing with somebody, but you can kind of see their side as well, so you're kind of doubting what you're doing, or you're questioning yourself. Maybe you don't even want to fight, or you don't want to argue, but you feel like you've been dragged into the middle of something. Now, this could have been around a new start, yeah? This is like you took a leap of faith. You went into something thinking that it would be, oh, so much better. You just went into it thinking that it was gonna be, there was this innocence here. This can denote children as well, because it is the Fool card. But it can also talk about feeling like, oh my God, why did we go back to this again? Why did I do that? Why didn't I see this coming? Maybe I should have done this differently. Maybe I should have done that differently. But here, the Seven of Swords is talking about going your own way. It is the Moon in Aquarius, so it's saying that following your own mind, not following what the crowd says you should have done. Maybe this new start was kind of out of your hands here, or it feels like a situation is out of your hands. The Seven of Swords talks about feeling really feeling like you've been deceived, or feeling like you're caught in the middle of something. You can see what's going on, but maybe other people can't see what's going on here, yeah? Now, what's distracting you is the Strength card. So here, the Strength card, we see this person calming this lion down. Now imagine you've got a cave to go to, and standing in front of this cave is this lion. How are you going to get to that cave? Yeah. Now, in some senses, I feel like for you guys this month, you may be going a little bit softly. Now, you may be like, all right, so for some of you, if you're feeling like you've got very masculine power and you're feeling very strong, it may be time to kind of hone that in. For those that are feeling very timid at this time, feeling like you can't really confront a situation, which I feel what is more going on here, then it can be about needing to stand up to that lion, but not necessarily, all right, we're not going to try and wrestle with the lion because we're not going to win. But it's almost like when you're training animals, it's like needing to have a certain power, needing to show that lion that you have this certain energy, like don't you mess. Like what our parents used to do to us back in the day when we used to be really bad, and they'd give us that look, and it was like that look would just calm us right down because we knew like, oh my God, we're going to be in trouble when we get home. It's that kind of energy, but you're needing to stand up to this lion. And I do feel like you're very hesitant about it. You're feeling like, oh, it's like, this is like the new person in the office as well. Yeah. So for some of you, there's some kind of communication coming in about a contract. There's some kind of communication coming in about that you may need to sign, maybe to do with some kind of data or some kind of... What's helping you as well is that there's a spy here and it's helping you in some way. Yeah, there's something or some way of seeing something. This can also be a child or an air sign child, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have your card here, so you're needing to embody the card of strength this month, Leo. You're needing to embody your own energy. You're needing to go your own way. There's a new start possibly that you may be thinking of doing and you're not sure. And it may involve getting out of a situation. Yeah, that may be the new start. Like, do I get out of here because this ain't working? Because I feel like as you move forward, the issue is the 8 of Cups. So you're like, oh, but we've invested a lot of emotional energy into this. There's a lot of situations that are kind of working, but it's not kind of working at the same time. Yeah, it's like, are we doing this for everybody else or are we doing this for us? Yeah. We got the Moon card here in the center, which is hidden, which is talking about hidden things. It's talking about moving forward with a sense of trepidation or a sense of fear, maybe paranoia, feeling like you're getting a lot of signs, but you may not be following them or you may not be trusting them at this time. You may fear deception. Now, moving forward, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this can talk about doing what's putting our energy into something, and if your energy's not quite in it, it could also talk about be careful about the ego this month. Yeah. It can also talk about hiding your light beneath a bushel. It's like you're the lighthouse and there's no other lighthouse around and you've turned your light off, kind of thing. It talks about not wanting to support something in a situation or not feeling supported in a situation. Yeah, not feeling like the situation is fair for everybody. And that's one of the reasons why you kind of want to move. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. This is a power couple. Yeah, this is a couple that is saying, look, we're standing together. Yeah, against this new thing. Could have been something that was kind of unjust as well. We do have a lot of gossip here. We do have a lot of kind of slander as well. We've got a lot of people running their mouths. But at the end of the day, you stand at the end as a king and a queen here. This could be you lot standing up against something. We do have 26 here, which talks about hostilities. It's an 8 if you break it down in numerology, so it's talking about power. And I also see the lemscape, which talks about two things coming together to create the ultimate or infinite power. Wow. But there's a situation here where you're needing to face your fears about it. It does talk about the hostilities, yeah? And it can talk about hostilities that are either like engaged, like started now, or they're about to be engaged. But you're being asked to stand up in your power with this card. You're being asked to kind of rise against. And I do feel here that the message for you is like teaming up with somebody. There is a power that it comes from the team here. Now, also, you guys this month, right? I feel like because you have this kind of heavy energy here, yeah? Here, with your Divine Circus Oracle, you have Maven of Masks, which is 44. First of all, 44 is a master number, and it talks about you being supported. It is about protection, stability, support, encouragement. Yeah, it's saying that you have nothing to fear. You are being supported. Yeah, it's also telling you not to allow negative relationships into your life. Let them go at this time. The Maven of Masks, yeah, is talking about putting on a mask, but it's talking about practicing this month, not to be fake, but it's talking about trying out different personalities, different personalities. It's talking about who would you like to be in this situation, yeah? And then it's talking about trying on a different personality. How would the person that you maybe look up to handle this situation? Yeah, how can you put on that personality, and how can you integrate some parts of that into your own personality? Yeah, this month, yeah. But the main thing that this is asking you is to keep those qualities, to look at those qualities that you're putting on. You could try a different character every day, but I'm not talking about the mimicking as such. I'm talking about from the inside out, yeah? And I'm talking about this month you're really needing to play with energy, yeah? So it may be that a situation occurs and you're like, you know what, I could just say something really comical right now and it would just take away the tension, take away the ease. But maybe you pull back your instincts on saying things because you're like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing and I don't want to do this. But it's asking you this month to look at other qualities that you can take on, yeah? Because we're going through that portal of the 1212, and it's asking you, what can you add to yourself? What can you integrate to yourself? Because Leos are the major actors and actresses of the stage. They make the greatest actors. They are born to be actors. How can you be the best version of you this month? What can you put on? Who would you like to be today, Leo? Yeah? You're being supported within that. Now, we also have imagination and the inner child. So you're being asked to play. You're being asked to nurture that inner child that is within you that may be feeling a little bit defensive. Yeah? You may be being triggered by situations that are reminiscent maybe of when you was a child, they could be triggering, or certain patterns that are representative of that, just certain elements maybe, but then you could be needing to kind of soothe your inner child, because if this is your inner child, yeah, here with the Strength card, we have her laying her hands on that beast. Here, you're needing to soothe this child who's feeling very defensive, very under attack, very apprehensive, very watched. It's like he's scared to do the wrong thing, or this child is scared to do the wrong thing, because they might lash out defensively. And maybe you're scared that this month you may lash out defensively. Yeah, so maybe you're needing to pull back your energy in that way to kind of soothe yourself. Now, the funny thing is, right, as well, talking of soothing, here, you have the healer card, yeah, and it says you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So that may be something that you need to look into this month. You also have you are healed, miracles are free. So that is amazing energy that is coming to you guys this month. And the Strength card also represents hands-on healing in some way. Yeah. You may have the ability to soothe animals. You may have the ability to soothe children. I once met this amazing woman who was a cranio something, where she used to be able to put her hands on children's heads and to soothe their energy. Now, I feel for some of you, there's that kind of healing massage you're needing to look into. Maybe it's that you need to get that kind of hands-on healing this month. And that's going to kind of take those knots out of you and allow you to kind of play, allow you to let go. Because you also have retreat. Sorry, that light's really bright. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, so you're needing to maybe take some time, maybe some pamper time. Maybe you need a pamper session, because you also have the card of honeymoon. So it's saying enjoy the bliss of holiday times together. So I feel like you and your partner are needing to remember that it's not just about the kids, it's also about yourselves, just to relax and let go. It's also, if you've just got married, for some of you, with the king and queen there, yeah? And it's like, maybe for some of you, you ran off and got married this month, or you ran off for Christmas. I'm seeing some of these couples running off for Christmas at holiday time, like just taking off and getting away from everything. And we also have past life connection. So it says you have known each other before, and it is talking about this connection here, this king and queen energy. And it's saying that it's almost like you realize at the end of the month, or you realize that it's like, this is why we're together. This is why I love you. This is why we're meant to be together. Yeah. I feel like as well, there could be some issue around somebody's ego as well, because we have the Quest card. And it talks about somebody who's going around searching for the house of God, searching for the house of God. Yeah. And he thinks he's searching for the house of God. But once he actually finds it, he gets to this door and it says the house of God. And he runs away. He's fearless. He feels fear, and he legs it, because it's like he doesn't actually want to meet God. He's actually intimidated. He's scared. He doesn't know what to do. And that means if he meets him, then that means the whole dream's over and this is it. Yeah. So it's like he realised that it was more about his ego. And once he realised that, there was this authentic truth. Yeah. So it's saying like misery is born from the ego. Yeah. Misery is born from our ego's reaction to a situation. Yeah. So this month you're needing to put that energy into your creativity. Your creativity guides are stressing you to put it into fun, to put it into enjoying. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the best hosts, yeah? They can have the most amazing dinner parties, banquets, and I see you guys having a lot of enjoyment together. I also see somebody kind of falling off their horse here, their high horse in a situation. They could slip up and fall. Don't make any rash decisions this month, Leo. Take your time. Enjoy yourself this month. Take some time to heal, and the way you do that is through play. Yeah, through nurturing your inner child this month. So I really do hope this has helped. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye.